Hi guys, today I want us to get unready together because as you can see, I am already ready. My face is done, I have a full face on, and I want to walk you guys through all the steps I take at the end of my day to make sure I remove all my makeup completely, because as you guys probably know, it's really not good to leave any traces whatsoever of makeup on your skin, because then you go to bed with it, it clogs your pores, then it causes breakouts, then with time that makeup builds up, and it just like then you're in the same boat as me, because I strongly think that the reason why my skin has been misbehaving is because I didn't show it some good loving for a long time. I used to just take off my makeup, I had very bad practices, let me say, when it came to taking off my makeup. But since then, I have definitely refined all the steps I take to make sure all my makeup is off, and I want to share them all with you guys today, so that you can borrow some and incorporate them into your own routine to make sure when your head hits that pillow, there is absolutely no makeup whatsoever left on your face. So let's go ahead and get started. So with this full face of makeup, the first thing of course you want to do is take it off. So usually I'll start with my eyelashes. Someone actually asked me, how do you take off eyelashes? It's really simple. Like, you just gently tug at the lash, and the glue literally just comes apart. It just comes off. It's really easy. So voila, no lashes. So now after this, I usually like to go in with an oil to break down my makeup, which really makes it much easier to take off. If you take a makeup remover wipe or a baby wipe, whatever it is, and try to wipe this off, it's going to be really hard for your makeup to come off. So what you want to do is take an oil. The oil I have here is Baobab oil. You can use olive oil, you can use coconut oil, you can use moringa oil, you can use any oil that's appropriate for the face, because it's really going to just break down that makeup, and when you use your wipe, it's just gonna just come off. So previously I actually used to use okay, I'm just applying the oil onto every place where there's makeup. So previously I actually used to use Vaseline to do this, but after doing my research I realized that Vaseline or petroleum jelly is something that is really heavy on the skin, so it settles in your pores in a bad way. It's just too heavy for the skin. So I prefer to replace the Vaseline or the petroleum jelly with oils. And what I'm doing is I'm kind of rubbing the oil into the makeup. Yeah, I'm really rubbing it into the makeup. Okay, so I have put oil on every part of my face, and now I'm going to just take a wipe and remove it. I know you guys can't take me seriously when I look this ridiculous, but I'm still gonna give you a tip, because I don't think there's any need for me to remove my makeup with a wipe on camera, and you guys know exactly what I'm doing. So let me give you guys some tips for the wipes. You can use makeup remover wipes, or you can use baby wipes. But whatever wipes you use, just make sure they don't have alcohol, which is why you're better off using baby wipes, because they don't have alcohol, because alcohol can be really drying to your skin. So baby wipes, alcohol-free wipes, or makeup remover wipes, any will work. So let me take this off. Instead of using makeup remover wipes or any kind of wipes, you could actually just use cotton wool with some water, squeeze out the water, and then use that just to remove the makeup. That works too. I do that all the time when I run out of wipes. Now you might be tempted to think that this is good enough. You might be. For a very long time, I used to stop my routine there. Like, I put an oil or Vaseline, I remove with a wipe, boom, bam, done, off to bed, good night. It's not enough. and I'm paying for it right now because my skin decided to revolt against me. So don't do it. I'm warning you guys in advance. You need to take other steps after this because you'd be surprised how much makeup is still left over on your skin. So what I usually do at this point is I use my micellar water. I don't think I can praise this water enough. I can't. If you have a really good spin brush, you could just skip a step like micellar water and go into cleansing your face using that brush. But if you don't, then I would highly suggest that you get yourself this micellar water. I think it's only like 400 or 450 bob. At most it's 500, and it really gets rid of any makeup that's left over. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. So I usually just use my micellar water with some cotton wool. Oh yeah, my micellar water is getting finished. So I just apply it on a piece of cotton wool, and then I just use that to kind of like massage. So I don't know if you guys can see this piece of cotton wool and that it's brown. It is actually brown, which shows you just how much makeup is usually left over after using a makeup remover wipe or a wipe or whatever it is. So I don't usually do this once. I do this maybe like 2 or 3 times until I get to a point where the cotton wool is not brown anymore. So it's still brown, so I'm going to go in yet again. Okay, now I think I'm pretty happy. Now the cotton wool is white. I feel like now there's no more makeup left over. So let me also say, when you're doing this, you need to be gentle. Don't actually like scrub the cotton wool onto your face, because as it is, you've used a wipe and then now you're using, cotton wool over and over again. So that can be irritating to the skin. So you need to be really gentle about it. So now there's some parts of your face that can be really hard to reach with your cotton wool. So for those parts, like, when you've worn eyeliner, it can be really tricky to remove that eyeliner using a wipe or the cotton wool and the micellar water. So what I would say is get yourself some earbuds or cotton, what are these called? Earbuds, right? Yeah, earbuds. These things for the ears. Get yourself some of these because they can help you get into those areas where the cotton wool can't. And usually what I do is I just take my earbud, I put some micellar water on it, right? And then I just go in, my lashes actually. In the case where I've worn eyeliner, it will help to take that eyeliner off. Now, I hadn't worn much eyeliner, especially on my lower lash line, so that wasn't hard for me. But sometimes when I wear eyeliner and when you wear eyeliner and you're trying to take it off, you might need to use like 3 cotton buds or something and just keep going in until your cotton bud isn't black, doesn't come out with any eyeliner on it. That's when you'll know the eyeliner is completely off. Okay, so we're still not done. We're still not done. Now it's time to get into the nighttime skincare routine itself. That was just the makeup removal part. We're done with that now. So after that, I usually go into skincare, which is just basically cleansing, toning, and moisturizing. So now at this point, of course, I wash my face, and just in case there are any traces of makeup left on my face, of course, the face wash is going to get everything completely out. So I've washed my face, and typically every day, the next thing I'll do is tone and moisturize. But on days when I feel like I've been wearing intense makeup throughout the week, I will do a mask. So that's what I am going to do, and usually I use this pure clay mask. This is a detox mask. This is by L'Oreal. So usually I only do this when I feel like my makeup has been just too intense during the week. That's when I'll use the mask, because of course you can't use a mask every single day. It doesn't work like that. You can't use a mask every day. So I'm just going to apply this. I just feel like my skin usually needs something after a week long of intense makeup. So once this begins to dry, I am going to rinse it off and then come back, and then now we conclude, because I know it's seeming like, whoa, Joanna, you do a lot, but I promise it's not a lot. It's not a lot, it's not that much. So I'll go rinse this and then come back. So at this point, as you guys can imagine, my skin is really, really clean. There's definitely not a trace of makeup left. So now I'm just going to go ahead to tone. And then after toning, I'm going to go ahead and moisturize, and that is going to basically conclude this routine. And then I'm going to moisturize. I usually press my product. I usually press my product into my skin. I feel like especially because I've used so much cotton wool and I've been harassing my skin so much, I don't want to now, rub the moisturizer into my skin. So I kind of just press it on until I feel like it's been completely absorbed. At this point, FYI, you're going to feel so amazing. Like, my skin is just feeling so good, so healthy. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is my routine. You guys can try and incorporate some of the things I have in my routine, but ultimately just try and find like your own routine, what works for you, what makes sure all your makeup is off at the end of the day. And if you already have a routine, then please drop your tips in the comments down below, because I would love to hear, to see if there are things I can add into my own routine. And of course, everyone else wants to hear from you, so definitely comment down below. Hit that subscribe button. I've seen in my analytics that so many people who are watching my videos, well, not so many, a good number of people who are watching my videos are not subscribed. So hit that subscribe button if you like this kind of videos, because they are the kind of videos I do. Thanks guys for watching, and I will see you in my next video.